and a reasonable, distinguished career, I think. Also playing for the UAE he played for and represented, so in addition to Sri Lanka. Nice, nicely driven there. Lovely shot by Richards. Just lent mid-wicket there, and I suspect there's 2 runs there if it gets past him. There is a man out deep, looks like deep square. There's a long on and a long off, and he's bowled him. So that's the first wicket for Sri Lanka. So he's been bowled. Looks as though that came back a little bit. That's Trotman. A little bit probably of weight on the shoulders of the players here today.
Yeah, I think
and the tournament.
England are...
It's gone past the slip, the outstretched hand. There is a fielder down there, that's 4 runs. So, effectively, fielding restrictions on the bowling side. It's a little bit more flight there. Played nicely. It should certainly be 2. Might run away for 4. And it's gone for 4. So, the fielder at long... Chaminda Pakyashaya is a new bowler. That's a good hit there from KD. It's come down the ground. The wicket, sorry, and used his feet well. Change, but it looks like some sort of either media or hosting facility. It's a good shot from the onside. That's going to run away for 4 runs. So KD just played that. Quite a bit of bottom hand there, but no threat of any danger there, safe on the track.
It's kind of more been picked for his obviously all-round ability. Good seamers, usually pretty accurate.
That's a great shot. That's going to be 6 runs straight down the ground. So KD played a beautiful straight 6 there. Good use today. If there's no single, big shout. That's going to go to hand, and he's held. So that's the second wicket to fall. KD's very unhappy with that shot and berates himself, but that's the second wicket for... Not with England for personal reasons, but he would bowl probably in the early 70s, and he's one of the quicker bowlers at this age. And it's nicely driven there from Richards. Almost a little bit of contempt there, just looked at the ball as it sailed. Quiet patch earlier on, and that's probably understandable with the loss of wickets. Batsman wanting to, get in. That's again, he's just gone past the fielder, so Richards starting to cut loose here. Another 4 to mid-on, and there is that patch, we were looking at it earlier, weren't we, from that end, where if you're bowling on that sort of 4th or 5th start, just there, where it's a little bit more worn and it's cracked, and that's 4 runs. So 4 more to the score there for Richards. Takes.
When we were talking about the par score, I think there's been a little bit in it for. There's been a bit of swing.
That's nicely driven by Wellman. That's going to run away for 4. So 4 more to the total there for England. Takes the score on to 84.
Here with practice games and tournaments. So thanks very much to everybody who's helped in Sri Lankan cricket and the IMC committee, who I'm sure will be around and about.
Run away for another 4. So Wellman take
squad. I'm sure the other squads as well, about the training and that's been going on since the squad was announced. There's looked quite ferocious, some of it, I thought.
Yeah. There's a sweep you were talking about earlier, and he's been given out LBW, which there was a big vociferous appeal there from the Sri Lankan players, and I have to say I think this fire with me because I'm not sure of all the laws on the game, but it's wonderful.
If it's pitched outside the cut strip, it's called a no ball, but
that's flicked away. There is a man there, but no, that's gone well to the side of him. So 4 runs from Eccleston, who took full advantage of that free hit there. So well done, Jim, if you're listening. Thanks for all your stats. You do a tremendous job. Really appreciate all your help on the IMC. Just nicely played on the onside there. Just a single.
interesting to know where they're thinking for the next World Cup. Haven't heard any.
That's cut beautifully. 4 runs.
I think this over 70s are going to New Zealand. I've heard in 20.
So maybe they're he's obviously looking to put it on the offside to Eccleston. There he is on the leg side there. That's going to be a chase for the fielder. He's not going to get there. So as I was saying there, anything, if he's swinging the ball in, anything there is going to be meat and drink. Cut there, and that's going to race away for looks like another 4. So Eccleston showing full intent here. Cut that beautifully away. Just waited, got down low. Who are the 2 probable right arm medium pacers, but obviously Richard Trotman bowls.
And KD.
Oh, and KD as well. Apologies, yeah. So plenty of alternatives there for skipper. And that's out, so yep, that looks as though that's just swung enough. Wildman had a go at that. So another wicket falls for England.
So most of the batters, other than Trotman, who I think got 3,
Sure.
of all,
And cut, and 4 runs by the looks of things. So the fielder's not going to get there, so straight onto it, Eccleston.
I think everybody's actually.
Nicely driven there. Could well be 2 here.
Should be 2 if it's not 4.
It's gone for 4 runs. Fielder couldn't quite get round there. Runs very quickly on the outfield here. Players are in the ring, although there is a single, I would say, if they're pretty quick to the mid-wicket region. Nicely driven there by Eccleston. That's going to go for 4 runs. So another 4 to the total for Eccleston. The bowlers actually putting the ball at the moment, bringing a man across to the offside, to the point. And that's driven again, slapped through the offside. That's going to be another 4 runs to Eccleston. So great intent here from Eccleston to give a little bit more support for the bowlers. A little bit more chatter in the middle there. And that's a quick single there, so well run there from Eccleston and Snellgrove. Richards knocked today, I have to say. I thought he showed great experience and awareness. Probably hasn't batted in a match for at least 6 or 7 months. That kept low. Oh, it's bowled him. Sorry, I thought it kept low. There's a lot of background noise here, but that's bowled him. So slaps it away, and that's his 50. So a very good 50 from Giles Eccleston. Beautifully played to the offside there. Cut there. That's going to, and the fielder's missed that, so that's going to run away for 4 runs. Eccleston adds another 4 to his total. Is Liam Hickey, who's currently out there batting, so it's Eccleston who's facing. Nonis the bowler, and that's pulled away violently by Eccleston for 4 runs. Looking to do that earlier. 176 for 5. Eccleston's on 62, and he's currently facing. Sweeps that one. Looks as though he's got hold of that, so that should run away for 4 runs. So 4 more to the total. Takes the score set here, so getting Eccleston to drive is key. It's gone on the legs, and there's no one down there, and that's what I was saying. If he strays at all, I don't think this field's quite set correctly to the batting of Eccleston to get to the other end, and I think Eccleston was looking for that second.
I think he wanted to keep strike, which is also a sensible thing to do, but I'm not sure there was a second there. It would have been close.
That's been given out. Yep. So that's been given out. LBW. Hickey just playing around that. So he's out for 8, and the score The one, so it's 5 to the total. A little bit of risk taken there from Phillips.
And it gets Eccleston on strike as well. Very big bonus ball for England.
Yes, I don't know really how that all works. The money, how does that filter down from the 100?
It certainly will.
Short and pulled. There's no man down there, so that's going to be another 4 to Eccleston, who clearly knows all the areas to play those shots. So that's a great 4 on the back foot. Should be an exciting end to this 45 over innings. A little bit. It's beautifully driven from Snellgrove. There is a man down there. He's not been able to stop that. So 4 more runs to the total. Short and pulled. That will be 4 runs. So that takes Eccleston into the 90s now. Short from. Got the man on the ring there for the cut. Number 9 there you'll see, or you may not see, which is Rory Ingram. He's just gone past him, so that's
what he tried to do.
Another 4. Yes, that's what he was trying to do. That takes him on. Sort of long off his, wants him a bit straighter. That's it. Little misfield there, so it's going to be 2 runs to Eccleston, which brings up his century for England. So as you were saying, Bob, back-to-back centuries for 101 so far.
200 on the last 2 test grounds he's played on, Newlands and here.
Yes. A nice trivia question for over 50s cricket, and backed up by another 4 there. A little bit short there from Madianike, who's obviously...
It's been a little bit in it for the bowlers, a bit of swing, bit of...
That's a great shot, and that looks as though it's going to be another 4 to Eccleston. He's added more to his total, so he's now on 110 off 92 balls. Score of 250. 2 overs left after this ball. He's bowled him, so Phillips is out, bowled, just played round that. It was a very full ball, well bowled there. Warm-up game against the Australians. They're certainly capable of scoring big scores here, so England have got to bowl very well. A little bit more air there, and Eccleston, so that's going to be 6 runs. And it's over the top, sails away for 6 runs. Short and pulled, and that's going to be even bigger, I think. Yeah, that's 6 more. So he's picked that up beautifully. So Sri Lanka looking a little... Click over, 125. What a beautiful shot that was. He's driven hard at that. He's going to run hard. And he's been run out. So there's a very good pick-up by the captain there, Ruven Perez. So he's in the 120s again, and those back-to-back hundreds.
Yeah. Yes, I unfortunately didn't get to the 21, which got cancelled because of COVID, and where we were actually in the middle of a game.
That's a beautiful shot from Cooper, and that's going to go for 4. Very, very nice. Keepers that David Bairstow. Can we name a few others?
Bob Baxter.
Bob Baxter. Oh yes, I forgot about that. I was leading you into that. And that's pulled away. That's going to be 4 runs. So a little bit short from Cooper to start with. Pulled away very easily there by... As he comes in past the umpire. That's right. And he's held him! That's the first wicket for England. What a great caught and bowled. So Ingram's out, having struck that beautiful 4. He's struck it as well, equal for England over 50s cricket.
Yes, he's certainly got the boys working hard on their fitness. He stays very fit himself, but
Nice. Oh, and he bowled him. So you can see from the excitement there on Cooper, he's bowled it as a beautiful in-swinger. I think he might have got a little partner for England. It's nicely played off the back foot there. That's going to run hard towards the boundary. Yeah, it's gaining distance between the fielder to the outfield. So lovely 4 there off the back foot. But no doubt the fines master will be looking at that hard. In comes Sharp. He's bowled it and it's been hit nicely. There is a fielder out there, but he's not going to get there at the deep extra. So 4 runs to Sri Lanka there. Rajapaksa in this innings, and obviously as the other left-hander, Giles Eccleston, for the England innings was played nicely off the legs. So 4 runs, as I was just saying, looks very strong. Pitched up square, or do you like the person in, trying to cut off the?
I think it's the modern way is to have somebody out, isn't it?
Yes. Is he going to make that? No, that's gone for 4. Is that? I can't see in the shadows there, but that looks as though he's caught in sheer over 50s. That's a great shot there. Lovely shot. Just picked him up. So looks very strong. Reuven get a big score. It's well played. Quick single. Looks as though there's going to be a run out here. And there is. That's very good thinking by the England fielders there. Didn't panic. I think that was David Snellgrove at the far end, who was at mid-on. The Rajapaksa. That was a great knock, and as Bob pointed out, that was his consecutive ton on Test grounds. The last being at Newlands when he scored 120 in the final. The and he's bowled him. So a very loose shot there, and Phillips has got through the defences and taken his first wicket as a skipper.
And try and just keep bowling at the number 6 or whoever.
Yes. Have England got this right as a skipper, Bob, that you were? That's nicely played. Just a single there.
That's absolutely perfect for England, I think. But they should bring them in, hopefully.
5 states in Australia, Bob.
Sorry, I was distracted.
Short, punished.
4 ball.
Looks as though that's 4 runs. So that was short from Phillips. 4 to Australia.
I followed it. Followed the scores certainly.
He's used his feet, and that's 4 more. So just taking the fight to England here, Reuven Perez. Nicely played that on the onside. Nice little hush around the ground of noise from the Zimbabwe team, and that's gone big, and that's what he was looking to do when the ball was put in the right area. So that's 4 runs to Amarasinghe. 71 is the score. He's gone hard at that again. Could run away. Cooper's there, but he can't save that. Couple of rolls, and he's coming off. So change of fielder there. Short. That's going to be 4 more. So just a little bit too short from Phillips there. Just allowed Perez to get back on his.
My former Middlesex colleagues, who's just texting, say he's enjoying the commentary and enjoying the pictures.
Oh, that's going to be 4 more.
Good friend of Zulfi's Butt, who plays for Bucks, where Pete now plays.
And he's only played 150 times for the MCC. So
I think I did 194.
Wow, that's impressive. That's gone, and that could be out, and it is. So that's a big wicket to get. So that's the wicket of Perez, caught, looks like by David Snellgrove at mid-off. So the full toss.
Usually accuracy is his main thing. So
it's a good drive, and nearly a good piece of fielding there from Jonathan Wildman at mid-off, but it's just gone through for 4 runs. So. And again, he's done him again. Another 4. So extra cover needs to come in, or a little bit more. Jarvis is bowling tight here, containing. Still got the fielders up. Only got Sharpie down at. There he is, and he could be in action here. No, he's gone over the top. So he's a tall man, Sharp, but he's not that tall. And that's gone for 6. Correct, they're saying batter, but I say batsman normally. A little bit shorter. He's come around. Oh, and there's a diving effort there. I think that's Giles Eccleston, number 4 on his back. Nearly got there. Score moves on to 107 for 5. 108 for 5 now. Oh, that's well crafted there to the long arm boundary. So another 4 to the total. England have got the 4 fielders on the boundary. It's cut, and that's going to be 4 runs. Just found the gap between. I'm feeling his knee injury a little bit. And he's bowled him. So that's a good wicket for KD. Kept a little bit low, but there was a big swing, and certainly no ding. Run rates moved up to 4.85, still below where England were at about 5.5. That's good bowling from KD, and good fielding as well, and that's a direct throw, and he's given out. Wonderful piece of fielding from Giles Eccleston there. Picked up the ball on the turn, batted very well.
Yeah, he had a couple
when
of big sixes. He's probably more suited to batting, maybe a little bit low. You can also giving him a go today because it's his first game.
Oh, that's picked up nicely, but Giles Eccleston just couldn't get the outstretched hand there. That's come off the back very quickly.
It's a bit interesting what the order is. Because you also got Snellgrove and Eccleston have been
consistent performers in the opening bat, but that's going to be 4 runs. So Somawira is in terms of positions for games, but it's great. They've got that strength, isn't it, in depth. That's nicely played. There is a man down there, it's Jonathan Wildman, who's not going to get that. So that ball went quicker than the second power play. I didn't think you could have 5 out. Oh, is he 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
How many overs?
Is that 4 runs? 29. This is the 30th over. I thought it was a great call from umpire Holland.
Same as the first innings.
And that's gone all the way. That's a massive 6 by Somawira. So he's taken full advantage of that. That is a very fine shot, but it's been held on the boundary. So if that was a plan, it's worked. It's got the wicket. And I'm just looking to see who caught that. Looks like it was... and he's off. Well, for a little while anyway. We'll probably find him on another... He'll come on from another part of the ground. So play resumes with Trotman coming in past the... and he's bowled him. So that's a really good wicket there for Richard Trotman, who's bowled very well. So Somawira goes. We were
World Cup in 23.
Very good. Yeah, he looked
Very consistent.
absolutely class against, and that's gone for 4. So not a hoik, but it was a strong hit on the offside.
Bit of width from Trotman,
Yeah.
and this was one of the quicker, I think. Was it New Zealand or South Africa also had a very quick bowler? I don't know which one it was, but for 50s cricket.
It's gone up in the air. There's going to be 4 more. So a little bit of intent here. It's good to see from Uduana. And yeah, I was just going to say they had 6 fielders outside the ring at that point, but Jonathan Wildman's just come back up into the ring. And that's it. So he's played on, and I think that is Pujith Uduana, yep, who's played on. So England have won, and pretty convincingly in the end. So Trotman takes a wicket, played on, takes the wicket of Uduana, and the final score is 176.